Hello everyone, welcome back. I am really excited to make this salad for you today. I think this is going to be one of your go-tos. It's very spring, it's very summery, but you can also, as I'll show you throughout our journey of creating it, you can also omit some of the things later on for fall. It's just really good all year round. And I did do measurements for you guys, so you should be very proud of me because that is not easy for me. So I've got it written down here, hence my old lady readers that I have on. First of all, I'm going to go through the ingredients with you, and then we'll go through measurements of the dressing part while I'm making the dressing. But ingredients go, pause please. So we've got one apple. I've got it peeled. I took off the, I peeled it and I diced it up. It's decent little chunks. They're like decent little chunk sizes. You can use any kind. I've got a Honeycrisp here, but I actually enjoy using a Granny Smith because it's just got that nice tart, pungent flavor and a little bit of sweet because we do have some other sweet things happening. So we've got one apple. We've got 2/3 cup of, here we go, dried cranberries. And then I've got sunflower seeds here. This is about also like 2/3 of a cup. I wanted to also tell you guys about this. This is a that yogurt jar. And if you like that yogurt, don't throw your jars away because you can actually take off the labels and you can purchase these cute little lids for them on Amazon and reuse this. So don't throw these away. I'll put the link in the descriptions or whatever. We've got 2/3 cup of fresh blueberries. I've got half a cup of shredded Parmesan, a half a cup of feta cheese, and I just did the plain feta. You can do the sun-dried tomato feta if you want to. There's the herb one. I think there's a few different kinds of varieties. Then I've got about 5 slices of bacon chopped, which I measured it out, equals about 3/4 of a cup or so. And then I've got a 1/3 cup of chopped bell peppers. I only do like the orange and the red ones because I'm not the biggest fan of green bell peppers, but you can certainly do green bell peppers if you like that flavor. And if it doesn't haunt you for 500 days after you eat them, go ahead and use green bell peppers. I choose to not do that. And then I've got chopped onion, red onion. This is about 1/4 of a cup of red onion. And then we've got about 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup of English cucumber chopped up in here. And then I have some cashews. These are raw cashews. I'll measure them out after the salad is done. And I think that's about it. Broccoli. It's about 4 cups of chopped broccoli. So here's the deal with the broccoli. You want it, don't buy frozen broccoli, buy fresh broccoli. If you can buy it in a big bag where it's already chopped and washed, fantastic. If you have to buy your own florets, the big ones, that's fine. But you want these tiny little baby floret parts. That's what you want to use. So I actually chopped off the bigger, thicker trunk part of the broccoli, and I put it in a Ziploc and I save it because I can throw it in soups or whatever. But you just want these little tiny, and you want them about this size. So 1/2 inch-ish, 3/4 of an inch, the most. I mean, I've got all sorts of different sizes here. So that's for the salad part. So the dressing part is red wine vinegar, mayonnaise. Don't use Miracle Whip. I mean, you can try it because we do add sugar, but it's just not, not gonna be the same. But if you're from the Midwest and you're a Miracle Whip lover, by all means, try Miracle Whip instead. We've got pepper, some salt. Did I say sugar? Sugar? Red wine vinegar, mayonnaise, salt, pepper. So we are going to assemble this, and it comes together really, really, really quickly. I will say this as well. Bacon, you can 100% use bacon from like leftover breakfast, whatever, make it the day before. If you're going to a barbecue or a potluck or something and you just want to prep stuff the day before, prep your bacon the day before. Then you're not cooking it. You don't want it hot when you put it in the salad because there are the cheeses in there. And this is not a hot salad. This is a cold salad. So prep your bacon the day before if you can, or the morning of, and then you won't have to worry about that. And chop it up and it's ready to go. Okay, so we're going to assemble. I'm going to grab a spoon out of here. I'm going to try to kind of let you know how much is going to be what. I can't make any promises, but so I've got our mayonnaise here, and I'm going to start with a good cup of mayonnaise. Cup-ish. Listen, I'm not a size 2 because I hate mayonnaise. I'm not a size 2 because I hate mayonnaise. That's what I meant to say. I'm definitely not a size 2. How about that? And then, so a cup-ish. I'd say that's about a cup. And then I am going to, I love the flavor of red wine vinegar, so we're going to go like this. And then I am going to just kind of dump about a quarter cup into there. And then you're going to just crack some fresh pepper. And this is a peppercorn medley, so it's got a bunch of different pepper flavors. This is going to be about half a teaspoon. And then salt. So remember this. It's very important. I know usually I can be, add a little more salt, whatever, but you've got to remember you've got bacon, Parmesan, and feta, which are all 3 really salty. Oh, and sunflower seeds, which these are roasted and salted. So you don't need a whole bunch of salt in here. It's just nice to add into there because it helps to bring out the flavor once we add it into the broccoli first. So I'm just going to salt. I'm seriously going to do, like an eighth of a teaspoon. And some sugar. And I think I don't like a whole lot of sugar in there just because there's a little bit of sweet already. But I'm probably going to do like maybe an eighth of a cup of sugar. So we've got eighth of a cup of sugar. I don't remember what I said about the vinegar, but I think I said quarter of a cup. About a half a teaspoon of peppercorn. We got a cup of mayonnaise, a little bit of salt, and that's it. So I'm just going to give this a good mix. Actually, I'm going to not use this spoon. Hi. Okay, we're going to use this, just mix it up with this. All of my other spatulas are dirty, and Elwyn has taken some of my spatulas for her own little kitchen that she has here. So I actually need to get some new spatulas. Okay, so we've got this all mixed up, and then I'm just going to pour it right over the top of the broccoli. And we're not going to mix this up too terribly much because we're going to start adding in. It's going to come together so quickly. I'm just going to put that to the side in case I feel like I need to make more. So, hi. We're just going all over the place here. Wow. Okay, so we're going to give that a little mix and then just start adding. So we're going to throw in, I like the cucumbers next. Red onion, pepper, apples. And a good way to get your apples from not turning brown if you pre-cut these, just squeeze a little lemon juice on them. It's not going to affect the integrity of your salad. I promise you. It'll keep them from turning brown. But I freshly chopped this before I started the video. I'm adding the feta, blueberries. Oh my gosh, you guys, so good. Dried cranberries. Sunflower seeds, and bacon, hello, and parm. Oh my gosh, this comes together so quickly. So we are gonna do probably about, I'm just gonna throw a couple in here, maybe like 1/4 cup. And I'll see if I feel like we need more after that's done. All right, let's push this stuff to the side here, because this is really in the way. Now I wish I would have not thrown that spoon away. That's all right. Guys, this salad is so freaking delicious and easy and good. I'm not kidding, it's going to be one of your go-tos. So I actually, it's been almost 24 years now, because it was for my friend Shalay, her mom Sharon, which is like a second mother to me. For her birthday party, I made a broccoli salad, which is similar to this, and it was so good and so delicious. But I'll remember the dates because my son Vincent was brand new. The party was in November, and Vincent had just been born in the end of October, 24th. And so I made this salad, a broccoli salad, and I made broccoli salad just for a couple years, and then I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit. And that's when I was really kind of coming into my own with doing my own thing for recipes. And so now it's evolved into this, and I am not kidding, it's so good. So I think that's going to be plenty of dressing, because we're going to let this sit in the refrigerator. You can eat it right away. If you want to make it and you're making it for dinner, go ahead and eat it right away. It's still going to be delicious. It's still going to be good. But I find that it tastes a lot better after it's been sitting for probably about 2 to 3 hours. I wouldn't recommend overnight, because then the salt kind of draws out the moisture and like the vegetables, especially the cucumbers. But 2 to 3 hours is a really good time slot to have it just sit. You want it cold, but you can most certainly just make this and just put it right on the table. Goes great with chicken, a steak. If you're doing low carb, you don't have to use sugar. Use like monk fruit sweetener or something like that. You can leave out the craisins. I mean, this is one of those things that you can just definitely just make it your own thing if you want to. If you want to add more cucumber, blueberries just happen to be in season, so I like it in the summertime to do blueberries. But you can add little orange sections, like mandarin orange sections into here. Anything you want, throw it in here. But the base, you definitely want this mayonnaise vinegar mixture and some broccoli. It just adds the best crunch, and broccoli stands up really well for a salad. And lately, my friend and I have been talking about how we aren't really big into lettucey salads. I don't mind a lettuce salad. I just feel like they're overdone. I mean, sometimes you just don't want a bunch of lettuce. Sometimes you just want a bunch of good veggies. Just a nice hearty dish. You can just eat this on its own. I wouldn't recommend, I don't know what kind of other proteins you can throw in there besides the nuts, but I'm sure it would be okay with chicken in it. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't do a seafood in here. Steak might be the only thing I can think of that would go really, really well in this salad. So if you have some leftover steak, toss it in there. Let me know. Let me know if you like it or not. Okay, guys, that is it. That is all she wrote. It is done. I am going to cover it and put it in the fridge and have it with our dinner tonight. I wanted to make this on a really nice sunny day, but it is, I don't know if you can see, it is August in Washington State, so we've got rain. It's raining right now, and whatever. I guess my garden's happy, I guess. So here's what it looks like. That's it. It's done. I'm just going to cover it for a couple hours. Actually, more than a couple hours, because we'll have it with dinner, but it'll still be good. But like I said, overnight, I wouldn't recommend overnight. I would say maybe no more than like 8 hours in the fridge. Okay? All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Tell them you just saw this crazy chick online and she's got some good things to say about cooking and food. All right. Take care. Thanks for coming.